There's something I've been noticing, a subtle shift, almost invisible, but deeply revealing. People don't say, I asked AI for help. They say, AI said, and language matters. Because language reveals thinking. When we say AI said, we quietly move authority from ourselves to the machine. And that shift is psychological, not technical, not philosophical, but human. So today, let's talk about thinking and why no machine can ever do it for you. This is Thinking with AI, a space to slow down, to understand how technology is changing, how we think, work, and live. Let's talk. Before we talk about AI, we must slow down and define something fundamental. What is thinking? Because we use the word loosely. We say, I think so. I thought about it. I'll think later. But real thinking is far deeper. Thinking is not answering. Answering is output. Thinking is process. Answering is speed. Thinking is depth. Thinking includes context. Where am I? What are the conditions? What constraints exist? Thinking includes judgment. What matters most? What is noise? What carries consequence? Thinking includes values. What aligns with who I am? What violates my integrity? Thinking includes responsibility. Who owns the outcome? Who absorbs the consequence? Is this correct? Is this complete? Is something missing? AI does not doubt. It generates. It predicts. It produces probability, but it does not internally question. AI has no values, no preferences, no lived stakes. It simulates alignment, but does not possess it. Thinking is shaped by experience, memory, emotion, failure, regret, growth. So when we say AI can't think, we are not insulting the tool. We are clarifying roles. AI responds. AI suggests, AI organizes, AI generates possibilities. But AI does not decide, does not choose, does not carry consequences. Thinking remains human work, always has been, always will be. Even in an AI age, especially in an AI age, because power demands awareness. Now let's explore something subtle. Why AI feels like it's thinking? Because the feeling is convincing, and feelings shape belief. AI speaks fluently, smoothly, confidently, without visible hesitation. And humans associate fluency with understanding. But fluency is performance, not cognition, not awareness, not comprehension. When someone speaks confidently, we assume certainty. When AI answers instantly, we assume intelligence. But speed is not depth. AI answers feel complete, structured, coherent, and completeness creates comfort. It reduces uncertainty. It quiets doubt. But quiet doubt is not resolved doubt. AI processes language, not lived reality. It maps patterns, not meaning as humans experience it. If you ask, should I quit my job? AI will respond, but it does not feel your fear, your financial pressure, your responsibilities, your intuition. AI predicts based on patterns. You live based on consequences. AI simulates perspective. You embody perspective. Pause for a moment. When AI answers you, who is responsible for the outcome? The risk is not AI intelligence. The risk is human abdication, handing over judgment, handing over evaluation, handing over responsibility. Because thinking is effortful, it requires energy, attention, tolerance for uncertainty, and AI reduces friction, which feels like relief. AI explores. Humans decide. AI suggests. Humans evaluate. Ask yourself, do I agree with this? Does this apply to my reality? What assumptions are hidden here? What might be missing? AI reflects your clarity, your confusion, your precision, your vagueness. It does not create your thinking. It exposes it. So yes, AI can sound like thinking, but sounding like thinking is not thinking. Let's move into something more delicate. What happens when humans stop thinking? Not suddenly, but gradually. Thinking rarely switches off dramatically. It fades, quietly, almost politely. One shortcut at a time, one unquestioned answer, one borrowed conclusion, one moment of good enough. When answers become easy, effort feels unnecessary. When effort feels unnecessary, depth begins to decline. Thinking requires friction. Evaluation requires pause. Judgment requires attention. But automation removes friction. And frictionless answers invite passive acceptance. Most dangerous mistakes are not loud. They are silent. Reasonable sounding, convincing, and wrong in ways that hide. AI errors rarely scream. They whisper, in fluent language, with confident structure. If something sounds intelligent, do we still verify it? Speed creates illusion of progress, but speed can outrun understanding. Fast answers, slow comprehension. This mismatch produces fragile decisions. In workplaces, AI accelerates output, reports, presentations, strategies. But accelerated output does not guarantee accelerated judgment. A polished report can hide shallow thinking. A confident slide deck can mask weak reasoning. AI can support thinking or replace engagement. The difference is subtle, but critical. Support looks like exploration. Replacement looks like copying. Am I thinking with AI or outsourcing thinking to it? When humans disengage from thinking, they don't just risk mistakes, they risk dependency, erosion of judgment, reduced cognitive stamina. The solution is not rejecting AI, it is reclaiming conscious thinking. Pause, question, evaluate, decide deliberately. AI speeds answers. Humans must protect understanding, because clarity still requires presence. AI can respond. AI can generate. AI can assist. But thinking is still yours. Your judgment, your values, your responsibility. So don't ask, what did AI say? Ask instead, what do I think about this? Because the future will not belong to those who use AI fastest. It will belong to those who remain present while using it. This is Thinking with AI, where we learn, think, create, and evolve.